I want you to close your eyes and imagine this scenario. Let's just say you do laundry and I ask you to wash my clothes for me. You would just wash it. You would just wash the clothes normally. You would just do it and, of course, do it effectively and whatnot. And you would just wash it. Now imagine if I added competition towards this goal. If I told you, if you can wash my clothes way better than me, more effectively, and you could get it done faster than I could, then I'll give you $100. So now that I added competition towards this goal, I guarantee you 1,000% you are gonna wash the clothes 10 times more effective, and you're gonna do it faster, and you're gonna do it better than you could have already done it if there was no competition involved. But because I added competition and I added a reward and I added an end goal, like, oh, you're gonna get $100 if you do it better than me and you compete with me. That's why you did it to your fullest capacity, which you already have, and you can already do that. You can literally already do that. If I didn't ask you to compete with me and to do it, you would have done it the same way. You could have done it the same way as you did it when you competed with me. But it's because there was no competition. That's why you didn't do it to your utmost capacity. Now, I want to tell you something. Although that was just a visualization, this is literally reality. This is literally the reality of everything. You are constantly competing against other people. Now, this video is specifically towards men. Now, I always make videos towards men, although I'm gonna make videos in the future towards advice for females and whatnot. But most of my videos is towards men, because one of my biggest goals is to build a full empire with a bunch of strong-minded men, a bunch of men who are on the same level as I am, and we all elevate as a team together. That's why I make all of these advice videos, and I'm always being so harsh, and I'm always bringing the reality, because this is the truth. You're constantly competing against other people. Most of the people that watch my videos, the actual serious people, they're all entrepreneurs. They all do entrepreneurship. They have their own businesses. Now, for the people that have their own businesses, I want to teach you this one simple fucking trick. Stop being a pussy and actually compete against other people. Life is a competition. This is what you need to understand and actually realize and accept. Life is a competition in everything that you do. When you go to the gym, it's a competition on how much you can work out, but rather than the other person that's working out right next to you. You need to have a better body, a body that's healthier than them. When you're fighting, I'm a fighter. The main goal, that's the most primal competition, is fighting. I don't care what nobody else says, that's the most primal competition. Now, when you go out there, you actually have to fucking train, eat right. I have to eat better than my opponent is eating. I have to sleep better than he is. I have to train harder and more effectively than he is. I have to put in way more hours than he is. I have to do everything, the most slightest, simplest things. I have to have it to the top. I have to make it top notch. It has to be to almost perfection, or if not perfection, it has to be the best. Now, I have to outcome the main fucking goal, to put it in simple terms, is I have to outcompete my opponent on all fucking levels so that I can win. Now, it's the same thing with everything else in life. For all my entrepreneurs that's on the video, for all the people that have businesses and all of that, they always struggle with motivation. How do you stay motivated? The simple answer is to compete. Because when you're competing with someone, there's no laziness. You're not going to be lazy when you realize that, oh, I'm actually going up against someone. I need to win this race. So think about your business as a race. Let's just say you sell perfumes for your business. Okay, millions of other people around the world, they also sell fucking perfumes as well. So what's gonna make your store stand out? Okay, what's gonna make your store stand out from the rest is that, okay, how good does your website look? How fancy and professional does it look? What rare perfumes do you sell? What perfumes do you sell that stands out? That, oh, this perfume, you cannot get it anywhere else of the world. You can only get it in one country. Now, people, your customers, your clients, they don't live in that country and they want that perfume. So they come onto your website and they're searching, oh, he has this perfume. This is so rare. If I spray this perfume on, everyone is gonna smell me and look at me and be amazed with me, and I'm gonna have a lot of attention and shit like that, and everyone is gonna look at me as like, damn, you got that perfume? How did you get that? Where do you get it from? And I'm gonna tell them, oh, you can only get this perfume in only one country alone. And it has value. It has value. You know what I mean? You gotta think like your fucking client. You see how I just made that? You see how I just made that perspective? I just made that visualization. That's exactly how your client is thinking. If I wear this, everyone is gonna pay attention to me, and when they ask me where I got it from, it's not gonna be any ordinary shit. You can only get it in one specific country, so you need to sell those type of perfumes. Now that's just an example. Now it could go with anything else. It could literally, you could have a freaking pen business. You sell pens. Now everyone is using pen. Everyone writes with a pen. You know what I mean? What makes your pen stand out, and what makes your pen so valuable compared to the rest? Oh, my pen can do this. My pen can have invisible ink. My pen could erase like a pencil could. Now everyone is gonna want to buy from you. You know what I mean? And so it's all about out-competing your opponents. You gotta think like that, and that's how you're gonna try it. Just try it. I don't bullshit in my videos. Everything that, let me tell y'all something. All the video, apart from all the videos that I make, it's literally all of the life lessons that I've learned throughout my journey. So I go through the pain, I go through all of this shit, I go through the setbacks, the failure, I go through everything, and then I learn from it. And when I've learned from it, I come and I make a video about it, and then I teach people so that they don't have to go through the same thing that I went through. They can just skip that level. They can just skip failing at that level, so they already know what to do. It's like if I were to walk outside and I know by the freaking tree, as soon as I walk outside, let's just say there's a tree right there. I know by that tree there's a snake. So I've gotten bitten from that snake before. So I'm gonna go and tell people, yo, when you walk outside, do not walk by that tree. There's gonna be a snake right there. So now that person can literally skip getting bitten from a snake. They could just skip that level and they don't have to go through it at all. So it's the same thing that I do in my videos. My videos is like a documentation of my life, but at the same time, it's like a documentation of my life and my knowledge and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's not only for me. I'm not only thinking about myself. I'm also thinking about other people as well. So I hope this video actually helped you and it taught you a valuable lesson. Stop thinking that life is not a competition. You are literally competing against someone every single second. The minute you say, oh, I'm not going to work today, I'm not going to work on my business today, your competition is working on their business whilst you're lazy and you're relaxing. You know what I mean? So they're going to get more sales than you. They're going to take the money that you could have gotten. And with that being said, peace.